What up? It's your favorite Asian ChrispyAKAKon. This is Crispy Presents Widescreen Perspectives. So Warrior is finally back on Max, HBO Max, now called Max. Confusing, I know. After a couple years where, honestly, it didn't even know we were going to get that back. Man, it was on Cinemax, I think. Really, a much smaller network. So it got like great reviews, but a lot of people didn't know about it. And now with a couple YouTubers are reacting to the whole show, and I'm excited because, man, it is a phenomenally underrated show that should get as much love as Peaky Blinders or Stranger Things. That's how good the writing and the acting is. And bar none, the action scenes, the fight choreography, the people the talent. Only thing that comes close I can think of is Into the Badlands, which talk about that another time. Wish it got one more season, but it's got dudes gotta play Sub-Zero and the Mortal Kombat movie in there. Got one of the guys from Tokyo Drift, Fast Furious Tokyo Drift. I didn't realize he was it was one of the same because he was just a side character, but dude, it's great. And I'm not gonna go into the episode too much, but just spoiler alerts a little bit. Got a Sam, main guy, and just being praised as this hero of Chinatown. Got this mural after kind of the fight that happened between the Irish and the Chinese in the season 2, and just picking up the pieces from there, and just it's crazy stuff. Got Bill, who should have been police chief, not getting it, and he's got to deal with that. I am terrible with names, I'm blanking out. We got Mai Ling and Sub-Zero freaking holding things down, and their influence is growing. Got the police on their side because she's got blackmail on Mayor Buckley. So, man, just a lot of stuff set up. And again, I don't want to spoil it too much. Check it out. It's a great show. If you need something to watch, I cannot recommend it any harder. This is a show Bruce Lee wanted to make that he couldn't make at a time just because Hollywood didn't see Asian people as a viable for American audiences. But it's being helmed by his daughter, and also Justin Lin, who made the Fast and Furious movies. If you needed any more reason to check out this show, I love it, recommend it for sure. All right. Man, hearing about the AAPI Literary Festival at the Smithsonian being canceled, what is going on? Got reading about how folks from all over the world were supposed to be coming in for that, and they were given less than a month's notice. I'm not mistaken, about a month, around there, right? Folks invest tens of thousands of dollars, and they're getting can we at least get reimbursed? Yeah, 10,000, 20,000. Yeah, we'll give you $250, $750. And it's just a middle finger, it's a slap in the face. And it's also the lack of transparency. It's why is this being canceled? They're saying political climate or something. It's like, yo, it's a literary festival. It's like, what's going on? Now, some people are speculating this has to do with the recent overturning affirmative action, which I'm not even going to try to go into. It's just so much nuance there, you know. It just happened to be an Asian face was kind of like the face of overturning affirmative action, and you know how that goes. Whenever one Asian person does something, we're all guilty by association. We're all monolith, despite the fact that we represent over 40 some countries, a couple thousand different languages and backgrounds, diversity in thought and political voting and worldview across both sides of the aisle, but they're apparently all interchangeable. It's just, it sucks. If it is connected to AA, then it's like, I think people don't realize, like, there are folks that are also for affirmative action that happen to be Asian, not just folks against it. And it's just, you know, it doesn't make sense, because it's like, yo, if you're gonna you know, Smithsonian is an institution, and if you're gonna prevent Asian folks from having something for Asian folks, not even Asian Americans, right? That's the big thing, like, because I think people get that mixed up. Like, there is a difference in Asians in Asia and Asian Americans in America. It's like, if you're gonna not go through with something that you're committed to, right, that people are spending tens of thousands of dollars investing in and planning around, at least be upfront about it, you know what I mean? Like, if you're going to be anti-Asian or discriminate against Asian, don't try to be afraid and own up to your racist beliefs. Now, I don't know, that's the Smithsonian, again, they're not being transparent, but the lack of transparency isn't making them look better, right? It's just, I don't know. Shouts to the Washington Post for covering it. Definitely more folks need to be talking about it, because, if this happened to, an African American festival, right, the outrage would be huge, and rightfully so. Asian American folks and allies, even Pacific Islander folks, I know they get left out of discussion a lot, we gotta speak up on this, because this ain't right. Man, so I didn't think I was gonna have to talk about something like this, because, bro, what? So, got this new track, which I honestly haven't heard, because I don't be listening to K-pop, not like that. Jungkook, BTS, charting on Spotify charts and stuff, doing pretty well. Them K-pop artists and the fan base be getting those numbers up really well. If I was an artist, I'd be jealous, to be honest. But he had collabed with someone called Latto, a rapper. And she's I don't know, I'm actually not too familiar with her music. It's pretty much, I guess, in the lane of a Meg Thee Stallion, I guess, Cardi B type. It's, again, just outside. I've only heard snippets, so, and if you like that kind of music, cool. If you don't, whatever, right? And then it reminds me, and this show my age a little bit, remember Seven? For anybody that's into K-pop, a guy named Seven, S-E, and then number 7, E-N, the movie. Remember he had a collab with Lil' Kim back in the day, and debuted on 106 in Park, right? I remember, it was a cool song, right? It was cool for what it was. I remember it cut back to the graph to the audience. They had like no reaction because I guess, during that time, Asian artists weren't really popping like that, right? And I just remember like, like some of them wanted to feel it, you can tell, but they're like, I don't know if I'm supposed to like this or not, just because it's such a weird like dynamic, especially for that time. Now it's more normalized because it's like people got internet and YouTube, and they see that, hey, Asian people actually exist, right? So I was like, cool, nice little collab. But then I think it was Neck Shark that was posting about this. I think I saw it somewhere else too. She had some like super racist, anti-Asian tweets and stuff, and it's just like, I don't know. It just sucks because it's like, yo, why do I gotta read that? Why folks saying that? And it's like, trying to use the excuse, oh, she was like 16 or whatnot. And it's fine. I guess we say dumb stuff when we're 16. I don't call it being racist when I was 16, but I guess some people apparently are. That's kind of weird, I guess. But it's like, it wasn't just like one off the cuff or something. Like it was like a handful. Also, she was, trying to downplay rape. And I was just like, yo, who the hell does that? And it's just super messed up. And she's just now that she's collabed with this super big artist from this big international group, BTS, right? Trying to get into that Korean/Asian market, which is pretty lucrative, right? Got billions of us. And it's just weird. It's like, I can understand, hey, I said some messed up stuff or I posted something that I wasn't really thinking of. But just to now delete it, now that you're starting to get flagged, now that you're starting to get called out on, I was like, yo, if you can't like just own up to say, hey, I was dumb, stupid, I apologize. That's not me, that's not who I am anymore. That's not okay. Like, man, I wish just owning something that you did and apologizing, just straight up, not the generic, I'm sorry if my stuff hurt you or offended you, and just saying, hey, I'm sorry that I offended you. Like, owning up. Because a lot of folks be giving these like subpar apologies when they don't actually mean it, and it's clear that it's like some PR person wrote it. It's like, yo, you got millions of people that follow you on your social media. Own up to it and apologize. It's really not that hard. And maybe if the BTS army, or how they call themselves, maybe if they spam her comments just calling her out on it, maybe she'll apologize. And to folks saying she was just a teenager, and it's like, and she's grown now, it's like, yo, you've had from being a teenager until now, which is almost a decade, to apologize, and you still haven't yet. And it's like, no, then it still doesn't get a pass. You know what I mean? Like, you do something, you don't own up to it. You know what I mean? On a public platform, then either you still have those beliefs, or you don't care that those beliefs are hurting folks. You know what I mean? Or offending folks. I don't know. What do you guys think? Because it just seems like a headache that it seems almost unnecessary. Because it's like, I know she's had her issues, the whole colorism accusations and her former stage name that I'm not even going to try and dive into nuances of that, but it just seems like such an unnecessary L for her, and it sucks because it's his like breakout single, I think. Yeah, it's just a weird look, to say the least. Yo, just wanted to end things on a high note, just because the last thing was a bit, not so fun. Shout out to Beef getting, 13 Emmy nominations. I still need to finish that show. I got so much stuff on my queue to watch. Well, like in a golden age, golden era TV, which is ironic considering the writer's strike that's happening. Hope to get that figured out. But man, shout out to Ali Wong and Steven Yeun, because, yo, I mean, it's refreshing. You know, I talked about Warrior earlier, but it's just nice that having Asian folks like being portrayed as people, not jokes and caricatures, is such a normal thing now. So props to them. And one other thing, RushHour, Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker, is in the top 10 on Netflix. Just shows that, that movie, those 3 movies, maybe the third one not so much, just because they wait so long to make it, but those movies are timeless and they're just hella entertaining. 4th one, I hope, I don't know how far along they are, I hope they don't wait too long, that they can still, pull things off, pull it off, because this is probably, if and when it does come out, it'll probably be the last one, which is kind of a bummer because those guys just have great chemistry together. And to be honest, that TV show on the CW, I didn't watch it, I just heard it wasn't great, which sucks because the one dude, guy that plays Chris Tucker's character, he's cool, right? And the guy that plays Jackie Chan's character, I think he was if I'm not mistaken, I think that was the same dude that was the main guy in the Tekken movie, the live action one, which was, it was okay. So, I mean, it's definitely not in canon, I don't think, with the movies, but I heard it wasn't great, so. But props to them in the top 10, and props to Beef for all their Emmy nods. I hope they win, and I hope Asian folks continue to get their own shows, get more prolific roles, and all that stuff. Thanks for listening, guys. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at WS Perspectives with an S at the end. All right? Love you guys.